afternoon all. Yes, not a morning, because it is now 25 past 1 in the day. Most importantly, do I always start off? Coffee. Oh yeah, I like my coffee. Now, I had coffee first thing this morning with some toast just to get me going for the day. I'm not in any panic today. I'm on one of my another little travel, I should say. I was in Clare last weekend. Last Sunday I turned the key in the van, put an old duvet and pillows in the back, and stayed overnight in the Hinge. Took me time the next day on the Monday and drove all the way around the coast, the Wild Atlantic Way coastline, till I got to Kinvara, then cut cross country on the way home. So, as I said in last week's clip, I've only got part 1 of that done so far. I'm working on part 2 as we speak, and I'm already doing another adventure today. But as I said last week, I'm very, very, very impatient. I just am an impatient person, and I don't want to be hanging around too long before another little adventure. So I've been looking at this place for ages. I was going to go down a couple of weeks ago. Sorry, I'm all very tongue-tied here. I was going to go down a couple of weeks ago to Graiguenamanagh. It's in County Kilkenny. It's a motorway home, Ayres. Now, an Ayres is generally specifically only for motorhomes, camper vans. They have electricity facilities. You know, they're small enough. It's not a campsite. There's no caravans, there's no cars, there's no tenting. So there's one in Graiguenamanagh. I'm on the way down there now. I'm booked in for the night, home tomorrow. But I was, as I said, going to go down there a couple of weeks ago. But Graiguenamanagh got absolutely washed out of it. The Barrow burst its banks, so the streets were covered in rivers. So now, I did Google Graiguenamanagh and it didn't say it was still flooded. So I'm taking a chance on going down that far and being able to park up, walk across the bridge, go a few beers, chicken wings and chips. Somebody hopefully down there will have chicken wings and chips. So yeah, there's one bar down there, Dials. I saw a clip on that before and it looks quite cool. So that's my adventure for today. I am the far side of Monasterevin. I'm on the Athy to Carlow Road. I could have gone from my house in Dangan to Newbridge in Kildare, across into Kilcullen, hopped on the dual cabbageway and got all the way down to Carlow. It would have been quicker, maybe an hour and 40 minutes. This might be 2 hours taking me time, I'm not sure. But I don't like dual carriageways. So, this road I've done a million times before. I know it. I know where I'm going. I don't need sat-nav, I don't need maps. I know where it is. So, I'll head down that far and see how it goes. So that's the end of this first waffle. I will get last week's clip sorted first. I'm working on part 2 as we speak, and then I'll do part 3 tomorrow. I will obviously take all the chips out of these yolks and save them and see what photographs I have, and then work on this one. So this is technically I suppose you might call it my second waffle or blog for the year, which isn't too bad too. And you know, it's only February 22nd. Yeah, it's not too bad. So, on that note, I'm just talking shite now. Chat to you in a wee bit. Cheers, thank you, bye. Now, back again just for a quick waffle. While I'm driving on me Todd, it just started to rain. Surprise, surprise. It did start off a nice morning, but sure, look, I don't mind. I don't think it's a far walking distance from where I'm going to be parked up for the night to my nearest bar. And I have a raincoat. If I need it, I need it. So on the far side of a tie, just looking over to my right hand side here, there's a big river. Burst its banks. Just an awful lot of water must have fallen last while and flooded the place. So yeah, far side of a tie. I'm only probably 20 minutes from Carlow now at this stage. Carlow's bypassed, go around that, then on to Graiguenamanagh as such. So I'd say I reckon it's 10 to 1 now. Probably should be at the site for about 2:30 or just after 2:30. Checking in is 2 o'clock. I have no idea what way you check in, whether there's an office or a barrier. I put in the reg of the van this morning when I booked it. So maybe it reads your reg and then you go through. But sure, we'll see what happens. So, until further notice, whether I play a bit of music now or a few photographs, I'll do my usual roll it there, Sharon. Thank you. Okay, well that was a bit of a pain in the hoop, I don't mind saying. I hate towns, I hate traffic lights, I hate roundabouts, I hate roadworks, I just hate stopping, I like moving. So I'm moving now. I'm the far side of Carlow town and I'm about a half an hour still away from my destination. It's only 2:15 in the day anyway, so there's no panic whatsoever. I did earlier, I don't know how I missed it, because I've used the road before. When you come into a tie at the crossroads, turn left, you can't go straight anymore. Not too far up that road, I wanted to turn right and head towards Castledermot. It's a nice road. It's a real picturesque, quiet road. You don't have to go near Carlow town. For whatever frickin' reason, there's a new roundabout not too far past where the road I know. I took it thinking it was the one for Castledermot. It brought me kind of back towards a tie, and then when I turned left, I was on the old original road that I knew from years and years and years and years and years and years and years ago. So I had no choice but to come into the town. I could have gone through Carlow town, which probably would have been a bit quicker because it's a Sunday. When you take the bypass around the town, there's 700 roundabouts, 42 million traffic lights and gobshites. So it took a bit of time to get around there. I have my other DJI camera on the windscreen. I have that on a hyperlapse. So I'm just going to mess around with that as well. Last week I took the chip out of the dash cam. That was grand, but there's reflection, and obviously you have the next base and times and dates and wording on it and whatever. So I'm going to try the other. I have two DJIs, one I'm talking to now, which is right in front of you, and the one that's on the windscreen. It's upside down, but yet the picture is upright. Makes sense of that. So it's on hyperlapse. I'll check that out later on if it's of use or not. And you'll see on that, I have it on double speed, so it should be clear. But yeah, you'll just see the crap that you have to go around Carlow. Even on double speed, I'll probably end up cutting half it off anyway, because it's just freaking boring. So anyway, that's just another wee waffle from Ado here, FatBoy Solo. As I said, 2:20 now, another, I don't know, half an hour give or take, and I will get to my destination, do another waffle there, go to the loo and get a few photographs, walk around the town. It'll be a bit early to start drinking, but then you never know. Done worse. I don't know. Good luck for now.